Yeah, such a great appeal. Well, time for some sport now, and it's not every week a brand new game comes to one of the islands, but that's what's happened in Guernsey with the completion of paddle courts at the island's tennis club.
Which is exactly where Tony Kerr is for us tonight. Tony, tell us what this game is all about.
Yeah, this is paddle. It's a bit of a mixture of squash and tennis, played on quite a small court, always in pairs, and you can use the back of the court as well, the glass there. So it's really quite a compact sport, very popular in Spain and Europe, and it has been billed actually as one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Well, let me break away from this game before I break into too much of a sweat, and bring in a couple of the chaps who are behind the new Guernsey Padel Club, Tony Woodland and Mike Watt. Tony, first of all, I know you've been a big fan of this sport for many years. Why do you love it so much?
I love it because it's very sociable, it's fast, it's dynamic, but you know, from a general point of view, it's a very easy game to pick up, very forgiving with the short handle. If you've got some kind of racket competency, you'll get good rallies. If you have four people of equalish abilities, you'll have a very good game.
And do you think it will appeal to tennis players and squash players alike?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Anyone that's played racket sports, and even people that haven't played racket sports before, it's a very easy game to pick up, and it's going to appeal to a wide variety of people on the island.
Great stuff. And Mike, why did you want to bring paddle into Guernsey?
Well, we've been looking for some time to introduce a new sport to the tennis club, and paddle is the obvious one. It's the fastest growing racket sport in the world. It's very complementary to tennis, so it's a perfect fit for us really to have this sport here.
And what sort of membership are you hoping to attract down here?
Well, we're hoping to get around about 100 members, and we're going to limit it to that because we want to make sure that all the members get good access to the courts. But we do have a pay and play option as well, so people can just rock up and pay for an hour's court time.
Well, everyone's really enjoying it down here tonight. Just very briefly, we had a bit of rain before, but I think the intention is to cover these courts, and it's going to be an all-year game.
That's right. We've had planning permission approved for the canopies on the blue courts, the two blue courts here. The red court will remain an open air one. We're hoping to resubmit. There's just a couple of tweaks that have to go in. And we're hoping within a few months that we'll have a canopy over two of our courts.
Fantastic.
Guaranteeing all year round play.
Yeah, this is a first for Guernsey, but not for the Channel Islands, because they've had paddle courts in Jersey for a couple of years at St Clement. Here they are in action today. You might recognise one of the players as Jersey's leading tennis player, Scott Clayton, enjoying the game as well earlier. Now, I'm told that there has been a bit of interest in the sport over there, but now the hope is that with courts in both islands, it'll really spur the sport on.
It would be good next year if we can maybe get a annual fixture, like an interinsular against Guernsey, and that would probably be a good way to sort of push it and drive it. So yeah, I mean, taking on the Guernsey guys at Padel would be maybe something that could supplement the tennis interinsular as well.
Well, there you go, guys. An interinsular next year, is it game on?
Oh, bring it on. Absolutely. These guys here have only been playing for a week, and look at them. Absolutely superb.
Well, we've got some fighting talk. We hope to see a fixture perhaps next year and some vet stuff as well. It's going to be a good club down here. Best of luck with it, guys.
Thank you very much for coming along. Thanks, Tony.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
Well, Tony, you're surprisingly good at that, but away from paddle tennis now and a busy weekend ahead.
Yeah, very generous, Luke. Yeah, Guernsey FC are in action this weekend. In fact, the first of two back-to-back home games as they take on Herne Bay at Foots Lane tomorrow. The Green Lions are the form side, or one of the form sides rather, in the Bostik South.